4 quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Crashes through a tackle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Penix on 1st down. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start for the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the red zone now. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
60, check, 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 check. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Penix is going to throw again. And this is going to fall incomplete. We made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Hold it ready.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go now.
And again, it's Penix. Finds his back. It's Robinson. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Harris will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. It's a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 Vices.
Now trying to run with Robinson. To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Here we go, here we go.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're gonna have 4th down coming up.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Ooh. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Oh, he rocks that tackler. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak off the play fake. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check.
First down, here's Dak. And his first pass falls incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Good. Kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
2nd down, here's Prescott again. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Already in an early hole on the score. scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. And stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 40-yard line.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
On the set.
Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play.
Go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. 3rd and long for him here. That one complete to Pitts. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 7. Ready.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Running in the red zone. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Ready. Ready.
Here's a design run. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But
and cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pull out in front further, 13-10. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Downs on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. DeMarco Hillams with the INT.
The Falcons take over.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Here we go, set. 70 Lion, holding 70. Track 60.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
To the air with Penix. Ooh, that hit definitely affected that throw, didn't it? No dice there.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First and 10, around to Robinson. It's a solid block in there, springs him great. It's going to be second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Staying with Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our first half. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
You're drawing up for him. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Working inside the red zone. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
On second down, Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Volk on now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Volk ready to send this one flying. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Man in motion here. Prescott on 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That throw behind his intended target. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Back to the air, Prescott. Throw secured by George Pickett. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, 47. All right, hey, kill. 26.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
There we go. All right, hey.
They've got a man in motion.
26.
Play action, Prescott. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was brought down by Jacoby Durant. Brought down back at the 30.
He went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. They connect on the trick play. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. Turpin with a return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts. But those special teams guys come out wanting to be special, and he was.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Starting at the 10. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Nike.
From the shotgun, Penix. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
It's 2nd.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Penix here from the gun. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie mini camp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
Penix on 3rd down. The left side caught by Schultz. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. His back. It's Robinson. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Down by Savon Rebel.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. And again, it's Penix. Gets this one to London. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
24-yard line.
Again, Penix to the air. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. That sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
You talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down. Here's Dak. Down the field. He's got Lamb. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He goes to the hurry up here. 1st and 10, Prescott. And that's another one. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the 2nd half with some needed points. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
On first down, here's Penix. Short pass brought in. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. First down from the 42.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 8.
Up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the end of the LA yelling.
Running left is Robinson. There he goes again. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready?
To the air with Penix. Now set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here. They're going play fake with Penix. Guess who? Pitts has another. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Fork with a point after. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left brought in inside the 20. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Yeah, I kill. Here go 46.
Running back sent in motion. From the red zone on first. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Dude, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
3rd and goal, Prescott. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. And brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down into the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Yeah, here we go. It's a line, hey. There we go, kill.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. But they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
19.
On 1st down, here's Penix. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
60 evil.
Penix looking to run with it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
Robinson on the inside give. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.